Hey, Christian here, founder of Second Life Coaching, where I help professional men trapped in dull, boring, unexciting careers find their unique and stimulating career path so that they can thrive, make more money, and enjoy more time with their families. So I'm standing out here in the rain. I'm shooting this without my stick because this is Florida and lightning is a bitch. And you're gonna love this. So a lot of what I talk about on video and on the podcast is that sometimes you just got to embrace the suck. Well, today is one of those days. And here, I'm going to show you this. We're going to do this and figure this out together. See this here? That used to be the antenna to our van. Yeah, so it's a Monday. It's rainy. We were coming home, the fuel pump about a few days ago just kind of shat itself, so been working on trying to get it fixed and figuring out how much it's going to cost and all that other good stuff. So it's parked here, right out on the street right next to the house, and we come home today, come pulling up, and I notice the windshield wipers are going, and there's people standing around it, and there's all sorts of palm fronds everywhere. Thank God YouTube stabilizes these things so you'll actually be able to do the seat without shaking. And I'm like, come around the corner, it's like, why the hell are the wipers on? And how is that even possible? So, since this is not going to let me flip this around, you can see this here. Yep, that is all the palm frond mess from that tree right there. Like I hit by lightning, and then it forked off and went into the van. So, you know, anybody who wants a $5,000 paperweight, I got one for you. But going back to it, you know, everybody hates Mondays. I mean, Mondays have this kind of feeling about them that everybody hates them. It's just they suck. It's, you know, you're coming off the weekend, you got to get back to work, and I'll tell you what, coming home today and seeing that and finding out that lightning hit the van and just honestly killed it. Yeah, it was absolutely Monday. I'm gonna go inside and get out of the rain, so follow me. But here's the thing. If you know, some of you are ex-military like me, you remember the saying, embrace the suck, right? Because sometimes that's just what you gotta do. You know, friends of mine have commented on the post, and I'm going to sit down here on the couch and kind of see if I can get this a little bit more stable. And, you know, they're like cracking jokes, which is all you really can do. I mean, what's the point of getting upset when something like this happens? Not much, really, right? You're not going to change anything. It's not going to fix anything. You're only going to probably torque off everybody else in the house and around you. You're going to cause yourself stress, heartburn. You know, you're going to end up, you know, we used to sing the tumor song in the house when you kind of used to get that way. And, you know, so you just got to kind of learn to roll with the punches. And today would have been today would have been pretty much a gut punch. I mean, there's a lot of chaos going on in this household right now. More than I can tell you at the current moment, but I'm sure we'll share the story on future videos. Got a rainy hair. But what can you do but laugh? You know, what is it Juliana Norwich said? All will be well, and all will be well, and all manner of things will be well. All you can do sometimes is just laugh and move on. There is an article. Hi, Derek. There is a article that I will be posting along with this video and in the comments of the show notes, because those of you listening to this on the 21st Century Man podcast, this is actually a video on the YouTube channel that is going to be on the podcast as well, so you don't have to watch it. You can listen to it and all that other good stuff. But it talks about how to teach your kids to suck it up. You know, things like don't quit. You know, there's no such thing as a quitter. You know, that life isn't fair. You know, that sometimes things just suck. You know, don't let them, help them develop a callous to, rough times. because that's really kind of what builds character. My friend Amma in Iowa just posted a thing on Instagram, a Louise Hay quote that kind of fits. It's like, yeah, it's talking about, I don't think about fixing my problems. I change my thinking, and the problems fix themselves. Years ago, not too long ago, I probably would have just absolutely lost my mind with, if something like today happened. I'd have been yelling and screaming and shouting and just being all sorts of mad and angry, and for really nothing more but just to kind of vent. But now all you can kind of do is laugh. I mean, Charlotte and I, that's all we've been kind of doing this evening, and just kind of look at each other and go, but of course. Because sometimes that's what life, that's life, that's what happens. It throws you a curveball, gives you a good gut punch, and you just got to kind of roll with the punches. So, like I said, if anybody wants a $5,000, 5,000 pound paperweight, I got one for you. But my lesson for today is to just embrace the suck, because it's going to happen. Being mad ain't going to change anything. And focus on just moving forward, fixing the problem. It's kind of like what we talked about the other day in the video about, in the podcast about being the superhero. When the bat signals, let just be the hero. Just focus on fixing what's right in front of you, and not on how it got there, because how it got there, you can't change it. Not one bit. So that's going to be it. I think I'm going to have something to eat and maybe a good stiff drink. And until next time, we'll talk to you later. Don't forget to check out Second Life Coaching. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the podcast. Love you guys. And we'll talk again soon. Peace.